Hey, good morning. Let's find me this light here. Just a moment. Yeah, I need the light. Oh, sorry about that. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is October 22nd, 2021. The time 4:22 a.m. in the morning. I think, what's it? Today Friday? I forget. Yeah, good morning. Boy, I haven't done wanted to do a vision of the day. Haven't done those in a while. Yeah, I'm just waking up, and I want to try to get this down before I forget. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the living room, and I have my monitor on. I had this YouTuber on. They were discussing the case with Brian Laundrie, and I think part of the dream. Well, I was dreaming with with the video playing in the background, and it had him on. I had it. I turned it on. It was watching it. Fell asleep. Then I had a very bizarre dream. You ever have a dream that you were going to do something that you would not do? Somehow, in the regular dream, I took the Long Island Railroad, and I got off. When I got off, I was at what do you call that? Hempstead, I think it was. And I said, "Oh my goodness, how did I get over here?" And I go downstairs, and there's a woman, and I tap her on the arm, and I think she actually was a hearing impaired, kind of heavy set woman, black woman, and I was trying to ask her how to get back, and then I remember something that I was going to do. So I wish I could remember what it was, but I was going to give my dog away in order to do something. And in the process, at the end of the dream, I was at this location where, sometimes when you're hearing something and, you have something going on in the background while you're dreaming, it gets incorporated. So the YouTuber was in my dream, they were speaking. But it made me uneasy, the whole thing. They wanted me to listen to someone, they're trying to sell me into become a detective, and that's what this guy is all about. On what was actually on in the background, and I was wanted him to hurry up, and I had picked up the wrong glasses. I had his glasses, and then I had his money in my hand with receipts, and I didn't want to take it because it's not mine, but somehow it's in my hand. I said, "Hey, trying to find, hey, is this yours?" And I don't want to just take it. Somehow it's in my hands. And maybe when I was picking up my gear, some of your gear got mixed with mine, and he wouldn't listen. And it was going on and on. Then I eventually woke up. But I was to go back, I think, go back to where I live, and something about to give my dog away. And I was really like nonchalant about it, and I feel really uncomfortable. And that's when I woke up. Because I was speaking in the dream, I said, how would I do that? Yeah, my little girl here. My Havanese. Yeah. So then I woke up, and this is what I want to discuss about the vision. As many of you know who follow my channel, I meditate. I guess I call it meditation when I learned that when you wake up from a deep sleep or you were dreaming, you keep your eyes closed and just relax your body and you just go with it, you'll see something. And I find that I'm able to see things, but a lot of it's extremely faint what I see. But I'm able to do that even not waking up from a dream or sleeping, and see a little something faint. So what did I see today? Um, it looked like I was inside a large space, and indicating the titles, the description, like a showroom. It seemed dark. It was dark in the room. Um, there was a wall. The wall was, um, let's say, from 6 to 8 inches wide. Looked like a light color wall, and you had these thing on a hanger. It was like maybe like two sweaters, something like that. Two not sweater, two like a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, and it had this um, weird design. I call it like the gothic type of stuff. Had it like some print in the center of it, and they were on hangers. Um, it might have been like just only two t-shirts or something like that on hangers. And I remember on the side of the wall, it must have gone in because it looked like a shadow. So you see a wall, and the width of that wall from 6 to 8 feet in width, and then I guess it went in on each opposite side of the wall, like a cavity. Maybe stuff was stored there, or whatever. And it was dimly lit. And but as this is happening, okay, on the peripheral, think like a screen. What I'm seeing is like on a screen, but on the peripheral, on like, you see leaves. I said, what, those look like leaves? I said, like golden leaves. You know, like right now in New York City where I am, it's autumn, and leaves are all over the place. So this, what I'm seeing, is like a now, and that's what I was thinking. What I'm seeing now is something current, at least seasonally, it's current. And so on the peripheral of the thing that I'm seeing, the leaves. It was on on my left, on my right, and on the bottom. That I noticed from the very beginning. And they were leaves like looked like it was blowing. And and I noticed also, like as if it's a camera, and it's going slowly moving left to right, like that, left to right, left to right. And I was saying to myself, okay, let me see if I could like move my head to see if I can be able to see more of it. I was thinking that if it would make a difference. And I couldn't really see anything more, but I said, let me at least try. Maybe I can see more of the room. Maybe I can see people. And then the next thing I saw, the scene changed, and now I saw that I was, the image, the thing that I was seeing was outside. Yes, good morning. Good morning out there. Yeah, just doing a quickie video on something that I saw, the vision that I had. Yeah, if you're new viewer of my videos, I used to do it more often. I would wake up from sleep and dreaming, and then I would have my vision, my closed eye vision. I learned that when I kept my eyes closed upon awakening from a deep sleep or from dreaming, and just kind of relax there in bed and just go with it, I'm able to see things. It could be like I'm watching a movie screen, or I could feel like I'm actually there at everything's like 3D, and I feel like I'm actually there, you know. So Um, so the next thing I see, um, I don't see like the showroom with the t-shirts that are hanged up, but now it's an outdoor scene, and I see all these leaves blowing, and I saw a person in front of me, or in front of my, my what I'm seeing a person. Um, I guess it was a woman. Uh, she's wearing a full length skirt, very flared, a maxi skirt. That's from the waist all the way down to the feet, very flared, and she had shoes on. She wasn't barefooted. I think she had shoes on, but I don't know the detail of her foot gear. But I think they were flats. And again, the dress was very, very long. I mean, the skirt was very, very long, and you couldn't really, I don't remember any detail. Um, it could have been a dark color skirt, because I remember there was contrast. Because at first it was just the bottom part of the skirt that you see, and then it kind of pulled back the vision, and so I can see more of her. I think she had a light type top on. I mean, the contrast. I think a light top and a dark skirt, but that could have been reversed also. A dark, um, dark top and a light skirt. I don't remember, but it was a contrast in color. And she was walking. I forget if she was walking back and forth, but I remember initially she was moving this way, to my left, quickly, quick pace. And I see all these leaves again. The leaves blowing, golden leaves, just blowing in the wind. Then the camera. A lot of times with my vision, when I'm looking at, I'm the one that is. It seems like the observer. I'm being the observer. Has a camera of something. I'm doing the observation, I believe. And whatever device I'm using, because it went down, it started to aim downward to the ground. And I'm thinking, because I'm able to think and ask myself questions of the things that I'm seeing. Again, I'm an observer, and so I'm still have my cognition to think on what I'm seeing. And I was saying, why is the camera aiming downward? Like it just boop. And then I see that it's raining. It looked like I saw the ground, and then I see that it was muddy, had muddy, mud, and raindrops falling down on it. Yeah, and what else? And then I think that the scene changed, and then I think I see that water, body of water. And I was trying to see beyond that. I said, I want to see more. I want to see more detail. But it didn't happen. It's like when I see something, what I'm looking at, it only lasts for a couple of seconds, and something the scene might change to another location. That's what was happening. So first, in my vision, I call it a showroom. It was like a big empty place. It was a light colored wall, about 6 to 8 feet in width. And then it had two, I guess the wall went in. Maybe they had storage on those two opposite sides. But in the wall that I could see, it dimly lit, but dark enough to see, like in this type of lighting. And it was hung up on like a rack. And it's like maybe two t-shirts, and that's it. And it had designs on it. I think the long sleeves had designs on it. What else now? Yeah, then the next view was you see a woman outside, long maxi skirt, very flared, looked like a heavy material, walking very quickly to my left. I did not see the face. I saw the body, it was slim, a slim lady. My impression was that she was a young woman, relatively young, an adult. Then the scene changed again. Oh, and the leaves. Yeah, the first part, it had leaves. Mm. You know, with like when people are doing video editing, that you could have like a video and it playing over something else. So the perimeters, you could see something else going on. So it's like an overlay. So the initial image of the showroom with leaves going, golden leaves blowing in the wind on the peripheral, and then that center screen of the showroom disappeared. Then I just see all leaves, and then I see the lady walking. Yeah, and it's outdoors. And then you see the camera goes downward, aims downward. You see the ground. It's muddy. You see it starts to rain or something. It's very muddy and wet. What else? And then I think I see a body of water. That was what I saw for the day. Yeah. Very interesting. I never get to hear audio. I don't know how to see audio in my visions. That's something that I like to work on, and if anyone knows how I can get to hear what I'm seeing, what's going on, because maybe people are talking, whatever. Yeah, a lot of times in my what's that? Yeah, I don't understand the things that I see at all, because it's like I'm the observer, like I'm there, and it always seems like there's some type of recording device that I'm looking through, and I'm observing things. Hey, good morning, Sophia. Always good to see you. Yeah, I'm just recalling the vision for the day that I saw. Yes, I wish I knew how to get to have audio. I think that might freak me out, but that would really enhance the vision, what I'm seeing, what I'm observing. Yeah, your brain is really powerful, people, and to be able to see an area, and I don't know these places. I've never been to these places. I don't know these people. Yeah, and so the thing with the T-shirt, it was modern stuff. The skirt, I don't know. Because not a lot of people wear maxi skirts. But what I'm thinking it's someone, a practitioner, if you know what I mean. That's what I was thinking. It's someone who might be into the occult or something like that. It's just a thought. I mean, I don't know who this person is, but it's just the thought that came into my mind. Yeah, it was dimly lit also. Yeah, dimly lit. So it could have been dawn, or my impression was more of dusk. That it's getting, I don't know. I don't know. It's just interesting, because right now it's pitch black out here in New York City, and by the dusk comes out at around 6:45 in the morning. So I got a ways, a little over an hour, about an hour and a half to for that to occur. Very interesting. Yeah, and let me see what else. As many of you know, those who have been watching social media, that guy, Brian Laundrie, the suspect, person, person of interest with with regard to his fiancee, Gabby, um, Petito, who was murdered. Um, the parents notified the lawyer, their lawyer, that they want to go to the area where they believe their son could be, and the lawyer then notifies law enforcement to join them there, and luckily they did. That the lawyer did do that, so they got proof that they were tampering or pulling items down. Um, yeah, they had the police. I think a detective was there. They had a reporter that was there. What else? And then the parents. And then they all together with the crew, camera crew. And then the parents found something. They found items, they said, and then the police found the body and what was that? And the backpack. This was a long journey, boy. I feel badly. Um, I feel badly because they're young, they're real young people. 22, 23, they look very young. And yeah, they found his remains, bones, and they were able to identify the remains because they found his part of his skull, and they did the dental. They compared the dental of the skull with his dental records that his parents supplied, and they were the same. Uh, I don't feel good about it. I'm sad. Um, Everybody was, this was a real manhunt. Uh, Went on for a month and a half, and can't be a real trial now. Um, they did say they found some book, um, so hopefully there'll be information. Maybe what did they did he have a confession in it or something? I feel badly. So you have two families that are grieving now, Petito family and the Laundrie family. And they had to know each other. The two families, the daughter is living with the Laundries for about 2 years. How the parents, it was really, really bizarre. And how the lawyers acted, um, the lawyer of the Laundries was bizarre, just odd. Um, it's a no-win. You have two families that are grieving. They had young children, I should say children, young adult children, and gone. Their life had so much promise, so much promise. Um, I would say more. I address this more to women, that be careful who you partner with. I gave a video about that, my thoughts about the whole thing, but I say again, because women are more vulnerable. Anybody could get hurt in a relationship, but in particular, the female. Be careful who you pair with. They'd lived together for 2 years. They were high school sweethearts. one clue was that he wasn't behind her doing the videos, being a YouTuber, someone who puts videos out on social media to film their journey and things like that. He didn't, he wasn't behind it. He didn't like it. He wasn't encouraging, as she said. She wasn't encouraging, didn't think that she could do it. And so if you have a man who doesn't believe in your vision, you thank him. You say, thank you for being honest. Goodbye. I'll do it alone. And I wish you all the happiness in the world, and you find someone else that has the same vision you have. You cannot make, as I said before, you can't make someone like what you like. You cannot have for someone to want your vision. Have your own vision. Pursue your vision. If you meet someone along the way, and if they seem on board with it and want to join in, then that's a possible candidate. Be selective, and at least make sure they have the same vision that you have about your life. Because again, if you're getting married or you're just living together, if you don't have the same vision, why waste your time? Something like this could happen. Men could get very jealous when they're not in the center of attention. And if you're not the center of their lives, meaning if you have your own opinion, you like to do things to develop yourself, some men may think they want to be the center of your attention, and that it's all about them. And if you don't cater to their needs, they get frustrated. If you make more money than some men, they don't like it. Develop yourself. Develop you. Be the you. And if along the way you meet someone who shares in your vision, wants to be a part of your vision, then that's a possible candidate. Other than that, you just say, okay, I wish you well on your own personal journey. Then we're not compatible. Sex is not the only thing that you decide whether someone is a candidate. It's not everything. But vision is. Your life purpose is what's really important. All that other stuff is just icing on the cake. You have to be equal-minded, have interests that you can share together. He wasn't about that, her vision. And I think it frustrated him. And something happened. You'll be, I guess, with the autopsy. We're going to do a toxicology. You have to find, was the drugs involved? I think with his behavior swings, maybe there was something influencing him. Who knows? Something happened. His behavior. Yeah. So that's what happened for today. Those are my thoughts for the day regarding Petito and Laundrie case. Both are found, both deceased. They'll find out whether the boyfriend, what was the cause of death. Was it a suicide? I'm thinking that it was a suicide. That's what I'm thinking. Because he was so close to the entryway, the entrance of the park. He was like a 45-minute walk away from the main entrance, where the parents said that he liked to camp out. Back then in September, it was very flooded. Now the flood receded, and now the body and all that. And it was spread out, the bones and everything. Who knows, maybe an animal might have got, who knows? But we'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, so that's going to take a couple of weeks. Yeah, my heart goes out to both families. Both families are grieving their loss. Most likely it won't be a trial, you know. And again, Brian was not being pursued because of the murder per se, but because of the card fraud that he used, uh, a debit card, um, and his girlfriend is dead, so he was using something and it wasn't authorized at that point to do it if she's gone, you know. That's what he was being tracked down. But of course, you know, they want to interview him regarding what happened to your girlfriend. And again, they weren't, you know, he's what you call a person of interest in the murder of his girlfriend. Yeah. What a waste. What a waste of life. Yeah. So that's all that I want to say for now. And I thank you again for watching. And I hope it don't look too bad. Yeah, I just want to get it out before I forget. Yeah. I believe what I saw today, the vision, was something that's happening currently. It's in the season, all those leaves. Yeah, that was interesting. The overlay, like something's playing underneath, and then the video on top of that. Very interesting. Yeah, the real golden leaves. Really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah. I went out yesterday for my walk. I took my time. I took a slow walk. We go to the park. I think I'll do that again today. So I got to jump in the shower, get myself ready. Yeah. So I hope you all can just sing anything out, any other messages there. Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's going to be short. Yeah. I enjoyed doing it. Yeah. So guys, take care. Yes, Sophia. Yes, you have a blessed day also. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.